crossed in the twilight dim. The sullen stream had held no fears for him, but he turned when he was safe on the other side, and he built the bridge to span the tide. "Old man," said a fellow pilgrim near, "you're wasting your strength for building here. Your journey will end with the end of day. You never again will pass this way. You've crossed the chasm deep and wide while building the bridge at the evening tide." The builder lifted his old gray head. "Good friend, in the path I've come," he said, "there followeth after me today a youth whose feet must pass this way. The journey that was not to me to that fair-haired youth may a pitfall be. He too must cross in the twilight dim. Good friend, I'm building this bridge for him." The first time I heard that poem, it stuck with me like a dagger. I ain't gonna tell you what else we were doing when I learned it, but it stuck in me like a dagger. And I started to think, boy, you're doing a lot of complaining, but how many bridges have you built? How many people have you served? How many people have you left in a better state? And when I began to, I took that poem and I broke it down. I said, wait, it's three perspectives. Three perspectives to that poem. You had the old man, which later on he was called a builder. You had the fellow pilgrim that was near that was like, you're wasting your strength. Then you had the one that was waiting for someone to build a better way. And what I learned in it, as the old man, sometimes, you know, you'll have a vision. And this is really to those who are being honored. You'll have a vision, and there will be a lot of fellow pilgrims that stand near. And because they either tried and they're worn out, either they're hating and don't want to see you build, either they're selfish motives. I had a young lady that I was talking to, and I promise you I'm beginning to wrap up. I think. I had a young lady I was talking to, and she came to me, she said, "Mr. Rhodes, and I need to preface this the correct way so I don't incriminate myself." Wrong. No, I'm being serious here. I want to say this the right way. She came to me, she said, "Listen, I'm trying to get to," I'll say it this way, "I'm trying to get to this place, and you're telling me that I need to go straight through to get there. But some other people are telling me I need to go around to get there." And I said, "Let me say this to you, honey. It's going to be a time in your life that you're going to need to draw from the well. And if you've never deposited in there, you're going to go to it in a desperate time of need, and there will be nothing there. Those people that are telling you to circumvent and not go through and get the grind out of it and get the understanding, they'll be the same ones that tell you later on, you're lazy, you're shiftless. You need somebody to hold you up and help you." So she came to me and she said, "Look, I really appreciate what you're telling me." I said, "No, I'm trying to build a bridge for you to get across. I'm not going to hold you and skip across the rocks like the old man did. I'm going to build a bridge so you can walk yourself. Because when I pour out to you, hopefully, you'll pick up all the gear needed. So as you walk and you get across, you'll turn when you're safe on the other side." So I say this to you and I submit this to you, and I'm out of the way. Even if you're not a recipient tonight, what I will say to you is this: if a vision has been given to you, if God has shared something with you, and you know that you know that you know you should be doing it. If you are a complainer about, look at what's going on out here, look at what's going on out there, and you're not a creator, shame on you. Because what I'll say is this: just like every man has been given a measure of faith, I believe every man has been given a vision also. But if you let the fellow pilgrim that stands near say you're wasting your strength, you are wasting. But you are wasting a vision that's been given to you. So These, what did you say, nuggets of wisdom?
Kicking knowledge.
Kicking knowledge. Yeah. Well, in the knowledge, this is what I would say to you. If you have something within you that needs to come out of you to make this city a better place, stop waiting. What are you waiting for? This morning I was shaving or whatever, and I looked in the mirror. I said, man, I got some gray hair. And I really thought about this. For years, I would be the young person. And I would sit and watch all these older people intellectually direct me to where I need to go. Then I said, wait, maybe I'm the person that's supposed to be directing people right now. There's a lot of young people in here. When I say young, I call myself young. So, I mean, there's a lot of people in here that's younger. And all I'm gonna say to you is this: get to work. A lot of people say, I hate living in Roanoke because it's not this, it's not that. Make it that then. Find something to do. Put your hands to the grind. Find something, make this a better place. People say, you know what? And then people tell me, you do too much. I'm like, no, you don't do enough. Don't tell me I do too much. Because what I will say is this: you can say I do too much, but I think God is going to give me the strength to do everything I need to do. Because I will not leave anything in the locker room. It'll be left on the field. The last thing I want to say is this: we as a people in this city, we need to stop. Listen to this. For goodness sakes, if you didn't hear one thing I said, stop putting checker pieces on a chessboard. We fooling around playing checkers, and they out there playing chess. And we pushing forward saying, king me. And they said, checkmate, fool. What you mean, king you? Checkmate. Get what you have to get. Think about a game of chess. A pawn don't get mad at the bishop because the bishop moved the way he moved. The bishop don't get mad at the queen because she can go across the board and come back. The queen is not trying to be the king. He can only move one space at a time. I've been around people where